Hey everybody. Looks like we have Mama Linda, Avid, and Mama Bear Christine, and Lone Cross Scotty coming in. And I'm sure everybody else will be in here shortly. Yeah, I got trivia tonight. It's just food trivia. Basically, it is fruit trivia. But we're doing a different format tonight on our trivia, and I hope y'all like it. If you do, please let me know.
I didn't think you were going to talk about me.
Hi, Melinda Dobson. Welcome in, my darling. And if y'all do like it, I will do more of this type of trivia for the show. Piggy is over in his chair trying to keep warm. I tell you, when they redid that back wall back there, it really messed this place up. It really did.
Well, we got one decent here.
Yeah. Katie Spirit, Kathy, hello, welcome in. Troy Sutton, hello, hello. Well, yeah, we are in December. And Katie says she likes the running commentary in the background. Thanks, Piggy. He's always my running commentary. And today is December the 7th, the day that will live in infamy.
That might explain why I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
Always running.
Yeah.
I can barely walk. How can I run?
But, I have to say, even though today is a special day, I hadn't really thought much about that. I guess I should have. Because it is a day that we all need to remember and know what can happen. But, yep, Pearl Harbor Day. That's it. Yeah, Piggy don't know what he's running from, except cold. But, we've had a pretty decent week, I guess. Kept hoping we get that early morning phone call saying, you don't got to worry about it today. But we didn't get that phone call, so we got up and we went, did what we were going to do, and now we've Troy, Real Virtual Outdoors. Hello, my darling.
Oh, my boy.
So we've done our thing this week and getting ready to do our main thing this next week, which is go buy groceries. I told Piggy I'm thinking about breaking it up, doing half my grocery shopping this coming week and then half the next week. So I'd have everything closer together. And that way when I buy fresh veggies and stuff, I don't have to worry about them going bad so quick. And y'all, don't forget, Derek Fowler, at Derek Fowler 1973, has a collaboration challenge going on this month. It is called Steercember 2024. Hashtag Steercember 2024. Anybody that wants to be a part of it can. All you have to do is do a beef dish. It doesn't matter what cut of beef or whatever. It can be hamburger meat, it can be steak, it can be roast, it can be ribs, it can be brisket, it can be whatever, as long as it's beef. If you cook it, just mention Derek Fowler 1973 in your video and hashtag Steercember 2024. And make sure if you do the video that you tag Derek in the video, tag him in the description or in the title, and do hashtag Steercember 2024. Or he says Steercember Challenge 2024. Excuse me. Hashtag Steercember Challenge 2024. And I'll type that out so everybody can see what it is, how he said it. That way, if you want to be a part of it, you can. And you can use this hashtag that I just put in comments. Miss Rita, Rita's Roast, hello, my dear. Welcome in.
Rita!
That's right. Piggy ain't beef, but brisket is beef. Ribs are beef. Some ribs, anyway.
Tell that Mr. Terry we said hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I love food, so I definitely love beef. I've got ideas of what I want to make. I don't know yet what I'm going to make. Oh, beef stew sounds good, Kathy. You ought to do one and video it. But it's, I think it'll be a good thing. It's okay, Eileen. I get the hint. Yeah. That's for all the cooks out there. I mean, if I know there's a lot of people in here that can cook and do videos. And so that's for anybody that's out there that wants to. Again, hashtag Steer Simber Challenge 2024 and just tag Derek Fowler 1973 in it because Derek has a got that challenge going on. There for yesterday, I flew out Navy boot camp, Great Lakes. Wow. Well, thank you for your service, Troy Sutton. Oh my, beef tallow. Hey, that's beef.
Ooh, he did it in a cold place.
Yeah.
Ugh.
At least Piggy got sent to Paris Island, so yeah, it was nice and warm there. And then he got posted at an even warmer place.
Melinda.
Yeah, just rub Piggy down in beef tallow.
I don't know if I like the connotations of that. Beef injected piggy? No, I don't like it. No.
No, it's just rubbing the piggy down with beef tallow, not injecting him, rubbing him down. It's like putting beef lotion all over the piggy.
I still don't like the connotations that can bring up.
But like I said, we plan on doing some of our grocery shopping this coming week, and then some of it the following week, and then of course we have Christmas the following week. We'll have 2 days off that week, but then we have the New Year coming up. Y'all, it's getting very close to the New Year. It's wow. That's saying a lot right there. Getting really close.
I bet you do have it, and that's why the piggy keeps running. I know, Bob Melinda.
If y'all didn't love the piggy, y'all wouldn't cut up with him like you do. And if he didn't love y'all, he wouldn't let you.
That's it.
Oh man, my nose itches, y'all. I don't like an itchy nose because it tells me I might have company. Too cold for company today. It really is. But again, going back to the questions, I'm actually doing a different format tonight. I'm doing a video format. Not so much video, but picture, I guess. I will be pulling up a picture and asking a question about it, and then you tell me the answer to the question. And again, tonight's deals with completely with different types of fruit. Hugo Homestead, welcome in. Ted, off the hook outdoors, howdy.
Out the hood.
And y'all, I am happy to say I finally hit that 2100 mark. I think I'm sitting at 2103 or 2104, something like that.
Y'all got no clue idea. She hadn't said it to me yet.
Yeah. So I hit the 2100 mark yesterday, and I put a post on Facebook, but I'm a little over that now, so I think it might stick. Linda said she saw it on Facebook. Yep. Yeah, I hit that 2100. I was happy to do that. That was a nice milestone for me. And I know my next milestone is a few away. My next milestone is 2500. So I still got good close to 400 now to go. But I'll get there, y'all. When it's my time to get there, I'll get there. Okay, and it is going on 10 after. So we're going to get started a couple minutes early tonight on questions. So I got to go back to this page here. Go up here where I can read comments, hopefully. Okay. Let me make sure I've got the right picture. And the question is, what is this fruit? And I'm not doing a multiple choice because I got pictures for you. Spelling don't count as long as you guess. So what is this fruit?
I think I know this one.
Lori's prepping for heaven. Hello.
Lori.
Say, Kathy said pomegranate. Rita said pomegranate. Linda says, I'll protect Piggy. Abby says pomegranate. Mama Bear says grapefruit. Lori says pomegranate. Linda says pomegranate. Mama Bear says pomegranate. I mean, oh, oh. And all of y'all that said pomegranate got it right. It is pomegranate. Okay. Now, this is pretty much how this is going to be. I'll show you the picture, ask the question, and you give me the answer. And that's how I'm doing tonight. I did 15 of them, just like I have the last few weeks or few months, I should say. So we've got 15 questions tonight, and with 15 corresponding pictures. And if y'all like this format, please let me know, because I will try to do more like this. Kathy, if spelling counted, I'd lose every time. I like spell correct sometimes. I just don't like it when it changes my words from what I mean them to be to what they, what they want it to be.
Right.
All right. Number 2, what is the name of this fruit that shares a name with a bird?
I know that one.
Yeah, I know it's good if Piggy knows them. Let's see. Ms. Rita says kiwi. Josie, hello and welcome in.
Josie.
Avid says kiwi. Kathy says kiwi. Linda says kiwi. Lori says kiwi. Josie says kiwi. Linda said, missed it, stupid Wi-Fi. Well, the question is, what is the name of this fruit that shares a name with a bird? So if that was what you missed, Melinda, I hope that helps. You still got time to answer if you haven't already. I thought you had already answered. Oh, now ain't Uncle Piggy. Mom Bear says kiwi. I am not used to using my StreamYard page to do things actually on. And I keep getting behind. But everybody that said kiwi, yes, it is kiwi. I actually like kiwi mixed with strawberry. Oh man, that's good stuff. Hugo Homestead said, congrats. Thank you, Hugo Homestead. Rita said, banana. No, wait. You haven't asked the fruit yet. Laugh out loud. This is my favorite fruit. Let's see. Find my pictures up here.
I see a lot of them right behind you.
That is not pictures.
They are pictures
They're stickers.
with pictures on them.
Got to get caught up here. It might take me a second. I don't want to get. All right. Ready, set, go. What is the name of this tropical fruit?
Oh Lord, y'all don't know this one. Y'all bad out.
Y'all, I'm trying to make it a little easier tonight on since this is the first time I'm doing the pictures. I see.
She made them piggy easy.
Yeah. Rita says pineapple. Oh, Melinda says she missed the first question earlier. Okay. And it says pineapple. Lori says pineapple. Mama Bear says pineapple. SpongeBob's house. Hey, I like that answer. He lived in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Mama Linda said pineapple. Dole's favorite fruit. Ha ha giggle. Vegas says pineapple. Okay, let's see. And everybody that said pineapple, let's see. Jethro says pineapple. Hello, Jethro.
Jethro!
Might be time. Melinda says pineapple. Do they put mug shots on milk cartons anymore? Well, Miss Rita, that's what it's all about, having fun.
That's it.
It's all about having fun. And that's what I'm about with it. And y'all, my screen didn't go up. Like and share. Thank you for liking and sharing. I tell you what I want to try with pineapple, and that is wrapping the rings in bacon and grilling them on the grill. I'm trying to win, laugh out loud. Well, everybody that said pineapple on this one, y'all got it right. It is pineapple.
Y'all know y'all got that one right.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you, most of you are going to get all of these tonight. That's the thing about it. These are going to be relatively easy, like I said. And if y'all like this format, I will try to do more of it. I've been wanting to do it for a while. And it actually simplifies the questions for me. Oh, baby. And we are on to number 4. What is the name of this summertime treat?
It sounds good, Abby.
I don't like pineapple, so I don't guess. I didn't guess. Let's see. Jethro says watermelon. Lori says watermelon. Evan says watermelon. Who comes says watermelon?
With chocolate chips in it.
Them's are seeds, them not chocolate chips. Bella Molly had surgery yesterday.
I can't have that one. It's got chocolate chips in it.
You know, second unsure because of how the size of a softball.
Oh, wow.
Watermelon. Probably Belle will be doing okay.
Rita said, don't swallow the seeds.
Yeah, we've seen what that does to people. It gives them a watermelon belly. Well, this is my birthday cake. Mama always put candles in it for me.
That was because they took you in the wrong kind of watermelon seed.
That's just a seed spitting contest. Anyone laugh out loud? I used to flick the watermelon seeds at my cousins, which they flicked them back at me. You know, so it was a thing we did. But yes, this is watermelon. Hey, watermelon. I like watermelon. I hadn't had any watermelon this year, I don't think. Did we buy watermelon this year?
No.
We didn't, did we? No, because they were too expensive. Every time we would go and look, they were like $6 and $7 for a small one.
Yeah, too expensive and too small. They was wanting giant-sized watermelon prices for itty-bitty watermelon.
Yeah, and then when they got the giant-sized watermelons, they raised the prices. My thing is finding the kind of watermelon I like. That's the yellow watermelon. Okay, so this year I ate 98 watermelons.
Let's read it, not at those prices. And
I
like
would
she
have.
said, that was just for small ones.
Yeah. The thing about it is I would have, but you know how when you test them, they didn't sound right for some reason. It's like they had a weird sound to them. And it wasn't the thought, the thought you normally hear when you flick them.
There was that too.
Yeah, and I've been seeing all this stuff about people buying watermelons and they just weren't right when they bought them.
They just weren't good. They wouldn't have been good.
Yeah.
They ain't none around here, and the closest one that there is, that's where we were looking.
Yeah. Yeah, the roadside stands, I've seen the roadside stands, but all they had was like tomatoes and okra and stuff sitting out. You didn't see anything else. And I didn't get to go to the produce stand this year, Brown's Produce, where they grow their own stuff, but they shipped their watermelons in.
We didn't bother with them because last year where we looked for watermelon, and
yeah,
they weren't that great looking.
Yeah.
Next year, my goal is one watermelon a day.
Oh wow.
Good luck.
Yeah. So we are going on to question number 5. Now go ahead and say, what is the name of this fruit? And I think everybody knows that one. Yeah, I would prefer one where I know who's growing them, or knowing that they're actually picking them out of the garden instead of manufacturing them in a lab somewhere. Ms. Rita says strawberry. Jethro says strawberry. Mama Bear says strawberry. Linda says strawberry. Lori says strawberry. Abbott and Oklahoma said both say strawberries. Melinda says strawberries.
I ain't seen a strawberry look that good in a while.
Makes you wonder, don't it, Piggy?
It does.
Oh, way.
Yeah, strawberry is among my favorite fruits.
Yes. Strawberries and blueberries, I think, are Piggy's 2 favorites. And well, he likes blackberries too, but really loves strawberries and blueberries.
Those dried cherries you get from time to time, but pretty tip top.
Yeah. Rita loves her strawberries. I know, shortcake. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh man. I think everybody loves strawberries.
I'll be talking. We're going to run to the store and get something to sweet nibble.
Well, we can do that when we get off here, and I'll just pull me some breeches up over my jammers and a shirt down over my jammer top. Yeah, I'm wearing a black t-shirt, but I'm using it as a jammer top. I can tell you right now, y'all see me in my jammers tonight.
Well, we do have kind of a heat wave right now. It's 42 degrees.
Yep. And of course, we all know this is strawberries.
Well, thank you, Miss Rita.
Some strawberries for Piggy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Come from a little bit of sugar and have at it.
Yep.
Of course, I really want to plant some bushes ASAP.
I've got a one of those green. What is it? Some kind of tower. They're promoted by Sawyer Ridge Farm, and we bought it several years ago. I love it to grow green beans and stuff with it. It's great, and I know it would be great to grow strawberries in. So I would love to get it set up maybe one spring or whatever and grow strawberries in it. I think that would be awesome.
We won't be able to do it here.
No. Jethro says 45 there in Texas.
Katie Spears said I prefer dewberries, but I'm kind of seedy.
Then it says 48 degrees there in Illinois now. Wow, it is warmer now. All right. We are on to question number 6. What is the name of this berry? Let me get it pulled up. What is the name of this berry?
That is not a berry.
Yes, it is a berry.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. It is a berry.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Lori says banana. Jethro says banana. Avid says banana. Mama Bear says banana. It is a berry. Look it up. It will say berry. Avid
That's
says
what
62.
they say now. They didn't say it for hundreds of years.
Avid says it's 62 where he's at. Terry says his body is feeling it. I'm saying, I know mine isn't.
We don't actually have to go out and get nothing.
I'm all for it. Reese says, hey, question mark, berry? Laugh out loud. Yep, it is a berry. It's a banana, but it is a berry. Everybody's saying banana has seeds. Yeah, that's why they call it a berry, because the seeds are on the inside, it's peel on the outside. That is why it is considered a berry.
Well, then that would make a strawberry not a berry because its seeds are
Right, it is not a berry. Yeah, strawberries are not considered berry. We consider them a berry, but technically and scientifically, they are not a berry.
Yeah, well, we've seen what scientists have put out there over the last 15 years.
Yeah.
So, and I don't trust most scientists. Now, I'll trust some like Robert on my Facebook page.
Miss Rita says, I'm confused now. I don't mean to confuse you, but I'm just going by technically it is not a berry. Strawberries, technically bananas are a berry and strawberries are not a berry. Technically. But,
I mean, they tried to tell us that C word came naturally out.
No, it didn't.
When we know it was otherwise.
Jethro says, I looked it up. A banana is a berry. He looked it up.
Just for y'all's information, you can go to Wikipedia and you can change what's on there if you want to.
I don't use Wikipedia.
Yeah, I'm just giving you food for thought. And then again, like I said, over the last 15 years, we've seen what scientists have tried to say what is and what ain't what it is.
But the answer, of course, was berry. Not berry, but banana. I'll get it right in a minute. Banana.
I mean, they got scientists out there being paid to say that men can be women and vice versa. Come on now. We know that ain't true.
Okay. And we are on to number 7. Figure out where I'm at and what am I doing. Again, number 7. Same question. What is this fruit? Okay. Full of Avid says scientists full of hogwash. Reed says, I don't do technical.
Well, but that's the ones that are out there being paid to say what certain ones want them to say. That's not true scientists. True scientists will tell you if something's wrong or if it's not what people want to think it is.
Avid
and when
says,
they come across evidence that shows that they're wrong about something, they will correct themselves and say, well, we were wrong on this. The evidence shows.
Yeah.
That's a true scientist.
Avid says peach. Ms. Lori says mango. Mama Bear said peach. Linda says mango. Kathy says papaya, question mark. Melinda says mango. Rita says mango. I had to think on that. Not something I had that had a lot of. So I stopped you on this one a little bit.
Those aren't bad, but don't go to a store and get a mango flavored type of drink or something and everything. You'll be disappointed.
Ms. Lori says, I've never eaten one. I'm going to be honest with you. I will eat it, but it's not my favorite fruit. And it is a mango. That is a mango. As I said, it ain't my favorite fruit. I think my all-time favorite fruit, all-time, it'd be tied between cherries and peaches. I love peaches and I love cherries. But this is a mango. Like Peggy said, yeah. You might be disappointed with the flavor.
Probably is mango because it doesn't look
It's
juicy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mango.
That's right, Melinda.
Artificial, any kind of fruit flavor is nasty. Just to ask Piggy, we went and we got him that blizzard. That night he wanted the blizzard. I think it was after it was last Sunday we went and got that for you. After your live last Sunday.
Yeah.
Piggy was
that cheesecake.
Yeah, he was wanting a snickerdoodle blizzard, but they didn't have snickerdoodle, so we got him the cheesecake blizzard. And it had an artificial flavor to it, and it was nasty. I'm glad I didn't get one. Yeah, Kathy, I'm just not big on mango myself. I think the only thing I have found that mango actually tastes good in are the nectars, like the Jumex nectars. The mango in that one is actually pretty good, but other than that, I just don't like. Kathy Naylor, welcome in, my darling.
Kathy.
Aw. Well, happy birthday to the 7-year-old and to the 6-month-old.
Oh, I bet you were in 7th heaven on both those counts.
I bet she was too. Yeah, we yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday was our Sunshine's little boy's birthday. He turned 6. We were there the day he was born. And I was going to take pictures for her, but she was so wore out. And so we left and come back home and went back the next day so we could take some pictures for her and give them to her. And then I was blessed to be able to make his very first birthday cake and his second birthday cake, which he didn't have birthday cake that year. He had cupcakes on his second birthday. but we've missed all the rest of them because of things out of our control. So I understand being able to
Well, the
spend
C
that time.
word happened, and then we got involved
Yeah.
doing the back and forth that we do now.
Oh, Evan, you know we're gonna like your upcoming video. It's not a
Yeah,
program.
you know we'll like it.
Yeah, there's a difference, Kathy, between fresh cherries and those maraschino cherries and candied cherries and things. I personally prefer the Rainier cherries. I think that's what they are. They're the red and yellow mix. When you look at them, they look kind of reddish and yellow. Those are so sweet and taste so good. But I also like the dark cherry.
She had that little stack thing that she talked about a while ago. One year she grew some green beans in it.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between fresh and processed.
Yeah, there really is. All right, we are on to number 8. Man, we're already on number 8. This is going by, ain't it?
Well, you got a visual.
Yeah.
You ain't got to describe it. You just got to ask what they think it is.
Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm thinking I'm going to do probably more of it, especially when it has things that's hard for me to describe whatever. Yeah. Okay, so number 8. What is this fall fruit? Though we eat it year round, what is this fall fruit?
I don't know. When did it fall?
Probably a year or two ago.
Oh, Lord. Talk about easy.
Ms. Rita says apple. Ms. Lori says apple. Avid says apple. Gentle says apple. Linda says apple. Now, I know tonight's are easy, but y'all, I had to deal with what fruits I could deal with because I looked for pictures of fruits and they didn't want to give me no pictures of fruits. Nyla C, welcome in. She says apple.
Nyla!
Linda says apple. My screen jumped. Got used to using this screen here. And yes, it is an apple. It looks to be Roma apple. I know it's not a Red Delicious, and it's not a Fuji. Abby says, this is what you put in the piggy's mouth before you put him in the snowflake. Yeah, Mama Bear said apple. Captain Eller said apple. Yeah, Miss Lori Quest, when you're reading chat and all of a sudden it jumps up and you have to scroll up to find what you were reading, that is hard. Rita said it's a red apple, laugh out loud.
Well, she ain't wrong.
Molin said, makes me think of Aline's apple video. Lori says, it's a Macintosh. Okay, well, I knew it wasn't a Red Delicious. Oh, yeah, crab apples. Do I like crab apple jelly? I've actually eat crab apples. They're pretty good. It'll make you pucker.
Yeah.
Christy Batts, welcome in. Good evening to you, too.
Christy.
Yes.
I bit into an unripe persimmon once.
I bet you puckered worse than I did when I ate that crab apple.
So bad I almost got a cramp. It was hard for me to open my mouth back up.
Oh.
My buddy and neighbor next door, he said, oh, yeah, they're good. Try you one. Because they had some persimmon trees in their yard. So I tried one. When I puckered, he was laughing his butt off.
As Lori said, her brother and sister both worked in a local orchard picking apples in the fall. Now, when I was a kid, I lived outside of Huntsville, Alabama, in an area called Morgan City, the Union Hill area. But my mom and dad would go to Huntsville, to not Sand Mountain, to St. Mountain, and they had an apple orchard out there, and they would buy apples at Monsanto Mountain and bring them. They were nice apples. I don't know what kind they were. Avis has asked Piggy what his favorite apple is.
I'll eat them, but I'm not that fond of them.
Piggy's more fond of strawberries, bananas, blueberries, blackberries, and things like that. If we buy apples, the only time he'll eat them is when I cut one up to eat, and I cut one up for him. And they have to be really soft for him to eat them.
Or if she's making an apple pie.
Or making an apple pie or something like that. Mama Bear says Honeycrisp are her favorite. My favorite are Fuji. I love the Fuji apples. Oh, yeah, you can eat crab apples. You can make crab apple jelly out of them. They're good. They're tart, don't get me wrong, and sour. But the crab apple jelly is really good.
Neighbor used to have a really nice apple tree in his yard. Nice green apples. They weren't bad, but we'd pick them, and then we'd cross the road to his pasture across the road and feed them to cows.
Miss Rita said her first job was in a peach shed. Kathy said in college she cut okra for money. More power to you.
Peaches.
More power to you on cutting that okra. Piggy has to cut okra for me. Christy said she's originally from Alabama. I was born in Jackson County, Alabama. Lived there for 7 years. Moved to Morgan County, Alabama, and lived there for 10 years. Well, actually, I moved to Madison County, lived for 6 months, then moved to Morgan County and lived for roughly 10 years. And then moved to Kentucky and lived for 15 years, moved back to Alabama and lived for 8 years. And I've lived in Georgia ever since. Persimmon bread is to die for, sort of like pumpkin bread. That sounds interesting.
I was born in California, raised out here, went back to California for the Marines, then moved back here.
Miss Rita said she was 13 years old and happy to have a job. I understand. Ava said, okay, so Fuji apple for the piggy's mouth. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I knew where he was going with that when he asked me, but I laughed.
Kudzu blooms make good jelly too. I've heard that. You can make kudzu jelly. You can make a liquor out of kudzu, similar to vodka.
Out of about anything.
Yeah. Rita said cutting okra is a bad thing. My mama used to do it, and Piggy does. It's hard for me to cut okra.
I don't mind it. Have a good sharp knife. Have at it.
Rita says she's lived her whole life in one little rural area. I know a lot of people that have.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, see, where I was raised, both places, when I lived in Paint Rock, that was in Jackson County, up, post 7. And then when I moved to Morgan County with my mom and my stepdad, Paint Rock was only maybe 15, 20 miles from Huntsville. And then where I lived in Morgan County, it was about 15 to 20 miles to the outskirts of Huntsville. But take into account, Huntsville had SCI, it had Redstone Arsenal, and a lot of other places. And there's a lot of people that work at those places. Another big one that was there was PPG, aerospace and stuff. They worked, so they worked at a lot of those big companies there. So I know people that have lived in those areas all their lives simply because they have worked in that area. 2 older siblings working, so I got to work. So, well, I understand. That's understandable, Miss Rita. Chrissy says she picked wears gloves when she picks okra.
Right.
Miss Linda, I know a lot of people that toss cow pies. I do. And of course, as we know, the answer to this one was apple. We just got off different things there. Let me go ahead and get ready for the next one. Okay. Ooh, half acre of okra. That's a lot of okra. Flannel shirts, gloves, face coverings. Yep, I definitely I'd be wearing gloves and face coverings if I was picking that much okra. That's a lot of okra. Okay. Question number 9, y'all. What is the name of this citrus fruit? Oh, Miss Rita, fried okra is so good. Jeff says, I am on fire. I got 6 in a row. Right. So I'm taking it, y'all kind of like this format with the pictures and the simple questions or simplified questions. Ms. Rita says orange. Lori says orange. Linda says orange. Mama Bear says orange. Nancy says citrus fruit. Laugh out loud. Yep, citrus fruit. Linda says orange. Rita says, that is a pretty orange. It is. I just don't know if it's a real orange. I just looked at found the picture. Now says orange. Citrus says orange. Mama Linda said it is rigged. Ha giggle. But it's rigged for all of y'all to win tonight. Linda says I like blood oranges. Blood oranges are good. They really are. Yep, seeds on the inside. Don't ask me what the difference is on that. Yeah, I'm not a scientist on it. I just know what they say. I think this is considered citrus because of the acidity, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's got acidic acid in it.
Yeah, it's got citric acid in it, so.
As does limes and lemons.
I'd say limes and lemons and oranges are all berries, fall into the berry category as well, but they're also citrus fruit or citrus fruit.
Right.
Yes, ma'am, I did, Miss Rita. Evans is orange. I like oranges. They're good. Oranges don't like me.
They've gotten too.
Okay, that makes sense, Miss Lori. It's segmented. It's a segmented fruit, not a berry. Okay. Well, bananas are technically segmented. They have 3 sections to them. Piggy stopped and looked. Was you thinking about that one, Piggy? Oh, my.
I don't say it, but okay.
I know, Miss Rita.
Right, Miss Rita? Right?
Abby said orange is good for basting a piggy.
I mean, I can get technical. But why?
Pineapple juice is better for basting a piggy.
Tastes better.
Orange on pork, orange and pork go good together, but pineapple and pork, oh my gosh, it's awesome. That's it right there, Miss Rita. Let's just eat what is good.
That's it.
And oranges are good. Don't get me wrong, I love them. I love orange juice.
I ain't really got to know what it is, just as long as I know it's good.
Yeah, it's better not to tell Piggy a lot of things about what he's eating, y'all. I'm just saying.
Until after.
Yeah. But it is an orange. I don't know. I know it's not a navel orange. I can tell that by looking at it, but it is an orange.
I mean, yeah, I did go to a friend of mine's house once. we ate lunch, and his wife had made some wraps. But here's the trick: they're Cambodian. She was pretty much fresh from Cambodia, and it was a Cambodian dish. I have no idea what that wrap was, and I wasn't gonna ask.
Piggy's like, don't ask, don't tell. If I don't ask, don't tell.
That's it.
That's right, Miss Linda. I just want my Piggy the way he is. That's right, Miss Linda. You know, there are so many different foods out there that I truly like to eat. And now I can say things are my favorites, but then I'll think of something else. Like, well, this is too, and this is too. So I've got a lot of favorite dishes. I love them all.
I agree, Christy Betts, but it's been so long since I found an actual juicy orange.
Yeah.
And they just don't taste exactly right, and they burn a little bit too much.
Avid Piggy don't like orange juice that well. I'll just be honest with you.
It's too acidic.
Yeah, it's really acidic on him. So it'd be hard for me to get him to drink a lot of orange juice. Now, if you said pineapple juice, he'd have said bring it on all day long.
Yeah. Now, if it was fresh squeezed orange juice from some actually good oranges,
yeah,
I might do that.
Yeah, Lord, it could be a Valencia orange because the skin was kind of thinner and it didn't have the navel. Our Chinese restaurant in town have orange, tomato, purple onion salad with thin water sugar. Huh. That sounds interesting, Kathy. Has an orange, tomato, and purple onion salad, red onion salad with a thin water sugar dressing. It probably might be a ginger dressing or something, because that sounds well. What do you put on something like that? Be one of the ginger dressings, which is very thin. Yeah, orange juice used to be my favorite, but now when you buy orange juice, all you're getting is like half a thing of sugar. You're like, ugh.
And all the processes that they put through, no telling what all other kinds of chemicals.
Travis says, marinade piggy innards with pineapple juice. Okay, laugh out loud. Oh, my.
You might not like these innards.
Okay, question number 10. Splash of lemon juice. Yeah, it will, Kathy. And Piggy found that out when I made that cranberry compote. When I made it for Thanksgiving, I put the lemon zest in with it. He loved that stuff because of the lemon flavor. It made it tart and give it a little oomph.
That compote was good stuff.
I'm thinking about making more of that compote and making that cranberry crisp with it instead of the jellied stuff. Putting that on it, see how it turns out. Okay, question number 10. Let me get my little screen up here so I can do what I'm doing here. What is this tropical fruit? So what is this tropical fruit? I don't know if Piggy knows it, but I know he's ate it. So
I remember eating it.
Ms. Lori says papaya. Avid says, Piggy, do you feel the love?
Well, yeah. All the way to the heat.
Nyla C says papaya. Avid says papaya.
And as cold as it's been, I could almost be tempted to hop in that smoker.
Kathy says, maybe now I'm on to my papaya? Question mark. Linda says papaya. Melinda says papaya. Jethro says papaya.
Almost.
He could almost be tempted to jump into that smoker. But right now, he's tempted to stay in the house and stay warm.
Well, trying to anyhow.
Yeah. Oh my.
We thought for a moment we thought I was going to be getting something today that we ordered to kind of help with that.
Yeah.
The cold comes up real bad up through the floors, and I normally wear those sandals, and I've got some little black ankle boot type things that I'm wearing to help with that. Well, we ordered me some pretty much all terrain house slipper type things that come up to the ankle.
Fur lined, I think, or some kind of line.
Fur like lining. So it's to help keep my feet warm in here.
Say, Ms. Rita said, I went blank and didn't even have a guess. Y'all are smart. Mom Bear says papaya. Linda says papaya. Captain O says, looks like caviar in a misshaped cantaloupe.
She's got a point.
Lori says, I've never had them either. They're okay, Lori, but I've had better. Mom Bear says, I don't know what this is. Never had it.
Kathy said, fish roll, fish roll. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Piggy's back for his injections. Oh no. Don't eat the seeds. That's right. Break them seeds out.
Just make sure it's the stuff you've been let sit for about a year or so.
Ms. Linda says, Mama buried his XYZ. Ha ha, giggle. Or is it like that louder? Kathy Naylor. Would like that loud. And it is papaya. And again, another one of the fruits that I will eat, but it's not my favorite.
As far as fish roll, it's just I don't want to be eating no fish zygotes.
Oh my.
Some of y'all know what that is.
I'd rather have fish roe than smelt.
Than what?
Smelt.
No idea.
Fish smelt. Well, let's just say it's right the opposite of what the roe is.
You talking about the other end?
No, it comes from the other fish. Roe comes from female, smelt comes from male.
Oh. How do they know which ones have been smelted and which ones ain't?
No, smelt comes from males. Roe comes from females.
Is it involved with what the roe is for?
Yeah. It's what fertilizes the roe.
Huh?
It's what fertilizes the roe.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's why I said what I said the way I said it.
Okay. Papaya grow normally in tropical areas. I know some people that you can, as long as it's got like a tropical designation, you can grow them in Florida, Hawaii. It's grown in the Caribbean. They're grown in the Philippines. I think you can grow them in Australia, New Zealand, and parts of it. Yeah, papaya can be grown in any country that has a tropical designation. It's grown here in the United States too. Yeah, that's me. Just give me some watermelon, peaches, or strawberries. Yeah, I know Sarah, but all around Sarah, she grows
all sorts.
She grows mango and papaya in her backyard if she still lives. I think she was going to move, but where she was living at in Florida, she grew it in her backyard.
She grows a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. She grows bananas. Yeah.
At least she did. I know they had some kind of problems down there for a while.
Yeah. All right. What is this uncommonly named fruit? And it comes in two varieties. The flesh can be either white or red.
I ain't got a clue.
Oh, but you love it, especially in frozen yogurt. Lori says dragon fruit. Mama Bear says XYZ. Rita says dragon fruit. Melinda says dragon fruit. Nala C said passion fruit. Linda says no, pick me. Bruce Bill said the weird fruit, laugh out loud. Jethro says dragon fruit question mark.
I can see why they would call it dragon fruit the way it looks.
Kathy says pepper cheese, laugh out loud. You've had the red one of this variety. How's that?
I'll wait till you get done.
Okay. Most of y'all got this correct. It is a dragon fruit.
When did I have that?
When we went to Sweet Frogs up there and got the when we were up in Ottawa that day, and we got the frozen yogurt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Lori said it's got horns and it's red, laugh out loud.
That's why I can see why they would call it that.
Miss Linda said, never saw it before. Dragon fruit is really very good. I know the red variety is, I never had, yeah, I've had the white variety too. So it's really very good. I don't know. I've never seen them in the grocery store, so I wouldn't know where to buy one. But I know a lot of the, like I said, the frozen yogurt places carry the dragon fruit yogurt or dragon fruit sorbet, the one that you can do the self-serve on, and it's usually the red variety, and it's really good. Yep, Melinda, some have red, some have white. But I love the dragon fruit. It's right up there with my top fruits. Okay, take that one off so I know what I'm doing here. Looks like we got 4 more to go, y'all. Well, this is Walmart has it.
Yeah, well.
Y'all, not being, ugly about it, because I know a lot of people have no choices on where they shop because of what's available in their area. I am blessed. I do not have to shop at Walmart, so I don't. If there's something that I need other than groceries, I go to the Dollar General or I shop online at Amazon. I'm just going to tell you that. If it's cat food, dog food, which I don't need dog food anymore, but cat food, cat litter, things like that, I go to Tractor Supply. If it's groceries, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have roughly 10 to 12 grocery stores within a 20 to 25 mile radius of me. Besides Walmart, that's not counting any Walmarts. That's just grocery stores. So I don't have to shop at Walmart. And I have not been in a Walmart in several years. You would, if you do dragon fruit, basically just you can cut it into quarters or you can cut it in slices and just eat it like you would any other fruit. Yeah, there's so many other places to shop than Walmart. There really are. And I feel for people that don't have options when that's the only thing in their area.
Some places that Walmart has a stranglehold on those areas.
Yeah. Yeah, I know some people that they really don't have options. And I thank God I do. I really do. Christy said they only have 2 grocery stores unless you go into Jackson. Teresa, welcome in. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Teresa.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Teresa. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Yep. Kathy says, I live 10 miles from the nearest Dollar General, much further to a real store. Speaking of Dollar Generals, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 within less than 10 miles.
Yep.
You're very welcome, Teresa. But yeah, we've got in less than 10 miles, we have 3 grocery stores in less than 10 miles. I forgot about those up there, so that puts another 3 to the ones I was telling you a while ago. But we've got 3 grocery stores in less than 10 miles, depending on which way you go. Then we've got all those Dollar Generals in less than 10 miles. And we've got a Family Dollar and a Dollar Tree in that same radius. And then we've got, what else have we got, Piggy? We got a lot.
We got a lot.
We really do.
In that sense, you can say we are store poor.
Yeah. Melinda has a United Grocery across the street and a Dollar Tree 3 blocks from. We have 3 United Groceries. We got 1 in Ringgold and 2 in Dalton. No, excuse me. We have 2. 1 in Ringgold and 1 in Dalton. We used to go to the one in Ringgold all the time. Oh, cool. Kathy Namer says United has dragon fruit. So, but it depends on which United Grocery you're at, too. Yeah, we've got a butcher's market. It's called the Butcher's Market. What, about 12 miles from here? Roughly. It's right next door to where I used to work at years ago at Subway.
Depending on how we go.
Yeah. All right, we are on to question number 12. Didn't realize we were on number 12 already. What is this unusually named fruit? So what is the name of this unusually named fruit? We have what we call United Grocery Outlet. They've taken the United off of most of them, just call them Grocery Outlet, but they've been United Grocery for years. Let's see. Ms. Linda said, red shiny thing. Ms. Rita said, I don't know. It looks wormy, laugh out loud. Mama Bear says, XYZ. Lori says, passion fruit. Nala C said, this is definitely passion fruit. Kathy Naylor says, plum. Kathy says, stuffed apple, laugh out loud. Melinda says, passion fruit. Jetro says, passion fruit. You got to guess, Piggy?
What's that?
What that is?
Looks goofy.
Oh, man. Well, I can say this. A lot of y'all got it right. It is passion fruit. And Teresa said pomegranate. No, Teresa, not pomegranate. It is a passion fruit. And I can be honest with you, I don't like them. These ones I would say thank you, but no thank you to, because I'm just not interested in the flavor of these. It took me a minute to think of the name, laugh out loud. It does, Melinda. The inside of it has a slimy type consistency. It really does. I'm just, I'm not big on the passion fruit. I just kind of wonder at people that open stuff up like that and look at it and say, oh, that looks good. Let's try it. Chrissy said she tried one, wasn't crazy about it. From what I understand, Kathy, you just open it up and eat it. I don't know. Or you mix it in with other stuff. I honestly don't know. Now, I will say that Sandy Toes made a passion fruit cheesecake. I think it was cheesecake that looked really good.
Said I've learned some things some things I will probably not try based on y'all's opinions.
All right, y'all. I'm fixing to have to take a pay the parking meter break. I'm gonna let Piggy.
Right, don't be asking no stories. I just sit here and yak.
Just let Piggy sit there and yak at you.
Yak, yakety yak. That's all I do is rub my mouth and yak my jaws. How to fix what, Kathy? Oh, there you go. You asking anyway. I don't know. Aaron! Well, Aaron, we just never know. It's Russian roulette. It might be the one or it might be the other. We just never know until she pops the squat. They done right. I like them. That's what I know about boiled peanuts. Fruit salad anyway. As long as it's got the good fruits in it, Kathy. None of those messed up ones. Go for it all day long. I don't know what we're going to do. I mentioned maybe going to the store and get something sweet. She said, that sounds good. And I said, we don't really have to go. She goes, yeah, we do. Like, okay, I done dug myself in that hole. Well, Linda, I don't know. I guess you'd get a big pot of water and throw them in there and bring it to a boil. All right, now let's see. Hope to see you next week. Don't forget, I go live tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So,
He said, bye.
Nala.
Nala, good night.
She said, I would like to say thank you all for the wonderful chat. Stay safe, and I hope to join you all next week.
Well, I hope you're here as well. Hello, Aaron. I heard you come in. Let's do this. All right, come on. There we go.
Yeah, he said, may have to go drop the days. Piggy, take care of it. Handle it. No idea, Mama Linda. Not a clue. Ain't that something?
How long do you boil them peanuts, Piggy.
I ain't got a clue.
You boil them till the tender. I know that. Hey, that's right, Melinda. Y'all seen a lot of different fruits. Y'all can make a fruit salad. And there's still a little bit more fruit to go. Okay, it can be salt water. It can be Cajun seasoned water. It can be pretty much any kind of seasoning you want to put in it. If you want seasoned peanuts. Miss Rita said, I've been here all night, laugh out loud. I like my peanuts and peanut brittle.
Has Mr. Terry been in the background listening too? Or has he made himself scarce?
All right, let's see where we're at. We are on number 13. Okay. Let's do this.
Pretty says she'd rather have her peanuts parched.
Yeah.
That is Terry. He's been asking for peanut brittle. Sounds good to me, Miss Rita.
Peanut brittle, cashew brittle, almond brittle. I was watching a video from Hercules Candy where they make all sorts of brittles. Oh man, it looked good. That's all I can tell you. It looked good.
I'd have to crunch it up real good to be able to eat it down.
Terry is napping in his recliner. Says, shh, don't wake him up.
I'll try not to.
All right, let's see what this says here.
Billy and I made a little candy today. Ooh, that sounds good.
It does. Yeah, I saw the picture she showed Millie. Said she was dipping the spoon in the sprinkles and stuff, and she liked licking the spoon. That'd be my favorite part.
I was going to say, I'm sure Millie enjoyed that.
All right. What is this fruit?
I don't know. What is it? Oh, we know what that is.
Spend the night with me. I know she enjoyed spending the night with you.
I bet Miss Rita enjoyed it more than she did.
Miss Rita said it was a long night. Miss Rita says cherries. Christy said cherries.
I bet you wouldn't trade it for nothing.
Laura said cherry. Jethro says cherries. Now she wanted to go home.
One of those nights, huh?
Melinda says cherries. Melinda says cherries, cherries. Come morning, she wanted to stay longer. That's the way all of us were as kids, I think. I didn't really spend the night anywhere when I was a kid until I got to be a little bit older. They were all spending the night with us because I lived with my grandmother. George Washington did not chop down that tree. Like that loud. No, he did not tell that lie. He did chop down that tree. Another tidbit fact, George Washington had ivory choppers. His false teeth were made from ivory.
I knew you had false teeth. I didn't know. I thought they were wood like everybody else's.
They were made from ivory. Saw that little tidbit of trivia fact the other day, and they actually still have them at, I think it's his home, Mount Vernon. Is that his home, Mount Vernon?
I think so.
Yeah. They're on display there, or they are the Smithsonian. I'm not sure which. That's right. Not enough cherries. Two's just enough to get started.
Ain't that something? The things people will memorialize.
Yeah, I think he started off with the wooden ones, like you and Gloria said, because it was popular that he had wooden dentures.
Yeah.
But he actually had a set of ivory ones after he became president, I think, because that's the ones that are on display. And why, I don't know.
There's a joke about that sort of thing, but it would not be appropriate here.
Mount Vernon was Jefferson's home. Okay. I can't remember the names of all the homes. Y'all, I that was way before I was born, and I can't remember that stuff.
It was way before my time.
That's it. I know George Washington lived in Washington, but in Washington D.C., but he did not live in the White House.
It wasn't even built yet, was it?
Nope. Nope, it was not built when he was president. And this is cherries, of course. We know these are cherries.
Not all of them have it.
Now I like roasted peanuts. I think roasted chestnuts would be good, but we don't have chestnuts sitting around anymore to roast. Question number 14. Question number 14. And if one's going to get you, I'm thinking this is going to be the one that's going to get you. I really do. What is this Asian fruit? No, it wasn't me, Miss Linda. Monticello was Jefferson's home, I think. See, I don't know. I ought to know that, but I don't know that.
Pretty said you got us. Katie Spirit said pink rice balls.
Mount Vernon was George Washington's home. Okay. I looked it up. I had to know.
It would have bugged her to no end till she knew.
Yep. White snowball? Dang. I can't remember. I've seen that, but I can't think of the name.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
If you have seen it out of its covering, and it would just been the white round ball, and you would have seen it in a Chinese restaurant if you saw it on the.
Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I've actually had it at a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant. Lori says water chestnut. Nope. Christy Betts says rambutan. Melinda said starts with L. Lori says chestnut. Water chestnut. Kathy says gooseberries. It is not the rambutan. It is the lychee. It's spelled Lychee, lychee fruit, and they're good.
I don't think I've ever had. I ain't never seen one, much less had one. I don't think.
It is not a gooseberry. The lychee, as you can tell from the outside, it has the red outer shell, and it is a prickly, hairy-like outer shell. And they grow primarily in China and other Asian countries. No, not the water chestnut. Linda said, see, it starts with L. Yes. Lychees. Yep. Josie said apricot. No, not the apricot. No, it's not a nut, Miss Rita. It is a fruit. Yeah, the white inner fruit part of it, it's fleshy like a nectarine. As far as like if you bite into a nectarine, it has that fleshy feel to it. A little bit of it's not hard, but it's not soft. That's the way a lychee is. The white inner part of it, it has that feeling of like eating a nectarine, but it has a totally different flavor. They're actually very good. I can't really describe the flavor because it's totally different from everything I've had before. I mean, but they are good. But it is a lychee, Lychee. Like I said, I knew if one was going to get y'all tonight, that one would get y'all because it's not something that we see a lot of.
Stop her. You said you're going to make these easy.
Well, so far they've been pretty easy.
Yeah, you still threw a ringer in there.
All right, number 15 for us, folks. What is the name of this state fruit of Georgia?
Oh, Lord. Talk about easy.
This one said, got her. Okay, yeah. I don't know what net you're talking about or making about laugh out loud. Lori says peach. Josie says peach. Christy says peach.
Well, that's a good thing, Evan. It means we can just leave it right there.
Melinda says peach. Linda says peach. Well, hello, Miss Swinger. She's been on the bed sleeping, y'all. They've pretty much all been in the house most of the day. Love does like, oh, I do. Cashews are not a nut either, laugh out loud. No, they're not.
Aren't they a legume?
No, they are, cashews are grown on a, it's weird. I know when they harvest them, because harvesting cashews is it can be very dangerous because it comes from a poisonous thing. They have to literally, once they do harvest the cashews, they have to roast them basically on the spot because the oils are poisonous to them. Ms. Lori said, if you didn't give it away, some might have thought it was a nectarine, laugh out loud. Yeah, peaches and nectarines look a lot alike. The only difference is the nectarine has a shinier skin and the peach has a fuzzy skin. And I prefer peaches to nectarines, but I will eat the nectarines. Okay. But this is, of course, the peach. We like peaches. And it is going on 8:30. We actually did good. Kathy knows I can smell that peach. Talking about peaches, I told you about G-Mex earlier. The mango nectar. They have a G-Mex peach nectar. Oh my gosh. If y'all have never tried G-Mex, it is a drink. It is usually found in the international aisle because it's usually Hispanic drinks and stuff. Yeah, if you can find just one little can of G-Mex peach nectar, you ought to try it. That stuff is so good. Piggy and I both like the G-Mex peach nectars. I also like the strawberry kiwi nectar they have. Very good. Yeah, Freestones are easy to cut up. I prefer the, I like, I don't know if y'all have ever had them, pickled peaches, canned pickled peaches. My grandmother made them, and she'd put, do peach halves and put them in a quart jar, and she would make up her pickling spice. And it's not a pickling spice as in like a dill pickle spice. It is a pickling spice using clove and cinnamon and stuff like that. And oh man, it still has that little wang to it, but oh gosh, they're so good. I've never had a nectarine that looked like an orange. To me, nectarines look like peaches. Yeah, it's like a sweet pickling on the peaches. I love pickled peaches. A friend of ours, before my mom passed away, had made some pickled peaches out of the white, clean peaches, small ones, and they gave us a couple of jars of them. I didn't get not one of them. My mama said, "Will you open that jar of pickled peaches and let me have some of them, please?" I said, "All right." So what do you want? I said, "Just bring them in the jar in a fork, and I'll just eat a few." She wound up eating the whole dang jar. I didn't get a one. Okay. So next time I said, "Well, next time we do this, I'm getting one." Okay. She said she wants pickled peaches. Well, I wasn't hungry. I said, "Don't forget to save me one." Okay. She ate them all.
Good is good.
She loved them. They were good. I didn't argue with her. Used to pickle dark red Indian peaches. Yeah, Granny was used the regular peaches. I guess there were like the orange looking peaches on the inside, the orange flesh. But these were the white, little white ones, and they were so. I mean, I got to try one later on from this lady's daughter had the jar, and she gave me one out of her jar, and it was really good. But my mom ate all those.
And at that point, you found out why you didn't ever get none from your
Yes,
mom.
I did. Chris says she used to go to school with a girl named Allie in Alabama, but it was in Birmingham. Well, it wasn't me. I didn't live in Birmingham. Oh yeah, I tell people about pickled peaches and they look at me like I'm crazy. I talk about pickled peaches in here, and y'all like, "Oh yeah, I like pickled peaches." Piggy never heard of them.
Not till I met you.
Mm-hmm. Little kitties, okay. I know kumquats look like small oranges too. Oh man, that's why there right there. 100 sentences for picking plums outside school, outside the playground. Y'all, I'm trying to get caught up. I promise. Teresa Jukowitz, hello, my darling. Hey, I understand about them naps. Sometimes you got to take one.
Teresa G.
Whippoorwill peas, I have not. It sounds interesting, but I've never heard of whippoorwill peas. I've heard of leather breeches. I learned so much from everybody in here.
I wore a pair of those one time. Wasn't all that.
I tell people about helping my grandmother shell purple hull peas, and I have people look at me like, "What? What are purple hull peas?" Just what it says, purple hull peas.
I've seen those.
Yeah. Uh, Bronchitis ain't nothing to play with.
That is my nemesis.
I love the idea of heirloom seeds and stuff. I truly do. I've heard of cow peas. I've heard of crowder peas. I've heard of a lot of stuff. Purple hull, yeah, purple hull peas are good. Um, we also had the purple butter beans, the speckled butter beans. My grandmother grew those and canned them. I prefer the white butter beans, but
Indiana Chris.
hey, Chris, welcome in.
Thanks for the thumbs up.
Yes, thank you so much. Again, y'all, let me know. Just put a 1 in comments if y'all like the idea of the way we did the trivia tonight with the pictures.
I think they did.
because yeah, everybody that really liked it, just pop me a 1 and comment, and that way I'll know. Josie said he enjoyed. Okay. I say like 20. Yeah, purple whole peas. I helped Granny shell the purple whole peas. I helped her shell the butter beans. I remember all that as a kid. Oh yeah, 1. Uh, right. The next week, I'll try to do the pictures again. It's always going to be food trivia, and I might do maybe some garden trivia, things that grow in the garden. What is this? What is this item that grows in the garden?
Oh, Miss Rita probably aced that.
There's a lot of people that would ace, and these are things that might be kind of hard to explain or give say anything about without giving away the name. But say, hey, if you see a picture, you know what it is. Miss Lori said she'll be right back. Derek Fowler, howdy, 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 howdy.
Derek!
For everybody that come in after I announced this earlier, Derek has a hashtag Steer Simber Challenge 2024 going on. He said everybody is welcome to join. Just tag him at Derek Fowler 1973 and use the hashtag Steer Simber Challenge 2024. It deals in cooking beef, any type of beef. It can be hamburger meat, it can be brisket, it can be ribs, it can be steak, it can be roast, whatever. As long as it is some kind of beef. Do a beef dish, and he said everybody's welcome to join it. So I plan on putting mine out soon. And Derek did a really good one on a taco dish. He did.
He did.
That looked good. Taco rice, I think, is what it was. Yeah. Yeah, the big white butter beans, Christy, those are my favorite. Visual's fun. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad y'all like that visual because I like doing that. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Kathy said, great weeds grow in her garden. I understand that one. But yeah, I know there's a lot of other collaborations going on right now, but I'm not doing any this month other than Derek's that he's doing. Oh, you're welcome, Derek. You're very welcome. I like being able to share out what I know is going on. I know there's cookie challenges, cookie collaborations going on, and there's other things going on. I think Dips in December or something like that's going on. So, yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff going on. Lives everywhere. All the time.
His name went from Josie to Tom. Okay. I don't know where Tom come in at. Butter beans and corn. I need to make a pot of butter beans. I really do. What about rabbit tobacco? No idea, but I've heard of it. Yep, it's a real thing.
His name went from Josie to Tom.
I don't know.
Who called you Tom? Why'd they call you Tom? Did you do it? Why? You're going to get the piggy confused. Or you just been an old Tom cat.
Yeah.
Swallowed in the alleyway.
Yep, Chris said he missed the trivia. Yep, I went back up a little bit. Yep, Chris missed the trivia. We tried a new thing. Oh, Linda said I went looking for Tom at Tom. If you don't like cooking butter beans, which I finally learned how to cook them when I was a kid. I was taught how to do it and never forgot. But if you don't like cooking them from dried butter beans or anything like that, the best canned butter beans I have ever found that actually taste like they ought to taste, it is the Wildwood brand. Save-A-Lot, I think, still uses Wildwood brand. But it is the Wildwood white butter beans. They are the best tasting butter beans I've ever found for a canned butter bean. You can't find them that any other, but that is the best I've ever found. Linda said couldn't find him at how he walked in my kitchen. Okay. Red beans and rice is good. It really is. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff out there. There truly is. But yeah, next week I'll do my best to do a visual garden trivia. And that way we can see the different things that grow in gardens and see who knows what about the gardens. And then the following Saturday is the Saturday before Christmas. So I'll have more of a Christmas themed trivia that night.
What would be funny is he did a Christmas thing, but from another country.
Yeah. Good night, Kathy. You have a great evening, hon.
Ah!
Margaret Holmes is a good brand of seasoned beans at Walmart. Okay, I've never heard of the Margaret Holmes brand. See, we learn new things. Everybody has different things that they buy and know of different brands. I'd never heard of Margaret Holmes, but that's something to check out. Oh, look, Piggy got up. Now look, Piggy got to go to the wood chips.
Wood chip.
Got to go to the wood chips. Yeah, we were talking about Walmart earlier, which, it's like I said earlier, some people don't have a choice on what is in their area where they buy things, and some people like Walmart. But I'm sure the other places might carry it, unless it is a Walmart brand only. I bet I could find them at Publix if I looked. Lori said, okay, back. All right. Well, it is going on 8:40. Well, it's 8:41. Piggy mentioned going out to get something sweet to nibble. Yeah, that's me, Derek. Now, personally, I prefer my own beans and stuff if I'm cooking them. But for me, if I have to use a canned bean, in a pinch, if it's pinto beans, I use Lux. I love Lux beans. Not Lux, but yeah, it is Lux, I think. I want to say Lux pinto beans, and I like Lux green beans, but those are hard to find sometimes. But like I said, it's going on 8:45, and I'm going to run to the store here in a few minutes and grab a snack. And might have Piggy run me down Checkers, get me a burger.
Oh, what a relief it is.
And I want to say I thank you all so very much for joining us tonight. Hopefully y'all can join us next week again. And please don't forget, Piggy will be going live tomorrow evening at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And probably after him will be Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms. He goes live at 6 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Time, which will be 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think Avid will be going live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 p.m. Central.
Miss Rita, the night driving don't bother. What bothers me, like Boots Pretty brought up the other night on their live, is all them blasted cars with them really bright LED lights.
Yeah, that's one thing that gets us is those bright lights with LEDs. But I do, again, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I've had so much fun. I learned from y'all, and I love it. I love spending time with y'all on Saturday nights. And look forward to seeing y'all again next week. And everybody have a great evening. Stay safe. Stay warm. Bye,
all that
y'all.
good stuff.